Troopz, Newcastle 1, Arsenal 2. What do you make of that?
Role reversal from last year. You get me?
eh?
Yeah, fortunately for me, blood. Last year I came out here, I was stressed, blood. You understand? This year, I think it was a tale of two halves. I think the first half was very even. I think first 5 minutes we were bossing it. Yeah. Shout out Turkish in the cut. But yeah, I think the first 5 minutes we started well, but then we let you come back into it. You understand? And I personally thought that the way you played Chelsea and City, I didn't think you'd come at us like that, because you kind of sat. I thought you'd actually come for the neck. You understand? Because obviously you got the victory last year, and the way our goalkeeper situation with the playing out the back, blood, I thought you'd been pressing us high up the pitch, blood. So I was a bit shocked, fam. You get me? But second half, you could clearly tell Emery had a word with them, because we were 10 yards higher up the pitch, and Bellerin and Nacho, if one went, the other one would stay. You get me? And obviously he put on Torreira, and for me, like, you just need to start him, blood, because you're wasting substitutions, blood. God forbid someone got injured and that's a sub gone, because you're seeing whenever he comes on, he's changing the game. He's like always the key factor, blood. So I think Emery's just got to, even though Xhaka got that banger today, blood, for me, I'll drop Xhaka, blood. You get me? I think Guendouzi and Torreira would be amazing in the middle, man.
I was saying to Robbie, you were saying how you're confident. I said I fancy a draw if Torreira doesn't start. But if Aubameyang, like I said, didn't start as well, both of them started. I was happy to see Czech, but like you said, we didn't press them enough. Me and Robbie were discussing, get at your wing backs, get the balls in the box. We just didn't do enough of it. What did you make of our tactics today? Because we're being criticised heavily by the media so far this season.
Do you know what? I've been defending you lot. You've even seen it, because you even tweeted me. It's like, big up Troopz back in the Geordie, because
that's what he's talking about. Because to be fair, it makes sense when you rate Man City. We kind of compete with them.
That's what I'm saying. When Robbie's chatting his shit, I feel sorry for the Geordie. I'm like, blood, listen, when you go away to City, they are not going to open up the team, because the way Rafa's looking at it, he's probably thinking he's got a relegation battle this year. So he's thinking about goal difference. So you don't want to go there, open up the thing. Yeah, you performed well, you tried, but you lost 6-1, and that could cost you deeper in the season. You understand? So you see, Rafa's got a game plan. But for me, like, I was happy when I saw the protests earlier, because I think that you need to get him out, blood. You need to get Mike Ashley out, blood. These are poison in your club, fam. And as long as he's here, you lot will probably slide down the table, blood. You get me? Because he don't want to inject no money in. You got a manager now who's won Champions League, blood. You understand? You got a manager that can elevate you to win. You remember when you was in Champions League? You understand? Them day there, you got a man at your club now that can do that for you. But you got a pussy all in charge. You understand? And that's what's fucking up you, man. Like, you got 55,000 capacity stadium, blood. You fill it out every week, blood. When you was in the Championship, you were still filling it out, blood. You understand? You're one of the bigger clubs in England. It's just, your owner's a prick, blood. Simple as, fam.
How would you get him out, though? And do you reckon he'll ever leave?
I don't know, man. He seemed to me like a bit of a Wenger, where he's stubborn and he's just stuck in his ways and he ain't going nowhere. I think the only way he's going to go is if you lot have to protest week in, week out. You got to bring banners in the ground. You got to go hard. You can't do a protest like on just home games. You got to pull out banners at the away. Like, protest at home games before the match like you did, then away game, pull out your banners. You understand? You have to put heat on him. You get me? Because right now he's sitting there, he's comfortable. It's the same as Wenger. Even with the banners he was comfortable, blood. You understand? You lot as well. When like your hospitality people, them fans stop going, blood, that's when Ashley will look and be like, okay, I'm losing P. Yeah. Right now he's not losing money because he's sending out week in, week out. You understand? So it's hard, innit? Because look how long we had to go to get Wenger out, blood. We were trying to get him out for like 4 or 5 years. You understand? And we know we might have had enough. Like, it weren't because of me why he got sacked, innit? We put heat on him. We put the heat, but it's not me, innit? Like, but it's because everyone united, blood, and said, nah, fuck this, he's got to go. And I think you lot, the one thing you lot all have is that you all want Ashley out. So you have to stick together and just say, you know what, yeah, certain time you have to think, fuck the result. We need to get him out, blood, because when you get him out, I think you will climb that table. Look, you got 10th last year with this squad. Exactly. Ashley's a dickhead. He should have saw that and thought, you know what, if I get them higher up the table, that's more money for me. You understand? Invest. You have to spend money to make money. You understand? And you don't want to spend the money, fam.
That's what disgruntled Newcastle fans, because it was a chance to kick on in the summer, finishing 10th, give 80 million, 100 million, push for top 6, top 8. You've seen Burnley have done it.
Come on.
So,
and you are like, people want to come and play here. You understand? You're an attractive club, blood. You got a strong fan base. Newcastle's a big city, blood. You understand? All the youngsters as well, they know Newcastle's a nice night out. You got the Gallem up here. You get me? So the man then will come up here. It's an attractive club. But it's just your owner, fam. He's just fucking with you, blood. You understand? And you can see that's why Rafa's playing the way he's playing. Because he knows in himself that if I open myself, I'm going to lose every game, week in, week out. I have to keep this club in the Premiership, because you lot ain't in the Championship club. You're having a laugh. Fuck off, blood. Nah, man. No way, blood. And like when you see a big club like that, like when it's United suffering, you love it. You understand? When it's like a Newcastle or a Forest or a Villa, these lot are big teams, blood. You have to be up competing with us. You understand? Get out, Ashley, and I think you lot will be fine, bro.
Right, hopefully, mate. Alright, cheers. Thanks very much.
Oi. The best. No. The best Newcastle fan channel, yeah?
Yes, mate.
I had to get that in, blood. This is my fucking brother. Man got Moncler and them thing there. You think I'm rich? He's balling!